trench just loose, although you'd have to go back there in order to.
If you guys are willing to go back into the trench and retrieve those corpses.
No, there was another one. No.
Yeah, there was another one.
Back there.
Keen's over there. What does it look like?
About the same.
Is the other one gone? Has it slunk away?
You don't see any immediate signs of it.
It doesn't seem to be there, guys.
You're not really sure what you're looking for, though.
Hey man, you're more than welcome to go and fight that thing yourself. I'm not having a good day.
I'll bring it here. Don't worry, guys.
Okay. Keen can do it. He can carry a scale, I'm sure.
There we go.
You're able to collect that one without being harassed. Do you drag it all the way back to the fort?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you do it.
But because I'm the one who got it, I'm collecting the samples. You can get whatever's left for the trophy.
Yep, a head. Fine with the head.
Maybe. I want some of those horns if those are horns that I see on it. Can we get a picture? Or is
You
that
sure
too
can.
much? Okay. I just know that you got a picture of the little devil guys. I was wondering if we could get some flavor.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I gotta like save it and then make a new handout and then
I definitely appreciate it, man.
upload the picture. And now that I've got the correct system in place, it's pretty easy, but it's...
That's awesome. Thank you, man. I'm definitely
about as tall as a dwarf, you'd say.
Yeah,
It's more of a mane than horn, but
I'll collect from it what I can. Teeth seem the most easy thing to collect so far, but if I can collect its skin, that's definitely what I'm after.
You could honestly, you could get a little bit of everything.
Righteous.
Well, actually, I would like you to make a survival check just to see what the quality of the extraction you're able to do is.
do you want some help with that?
Yeah, I was about to say, who's the second rogue here who has that skirmisher who has all of the survival skills here? Alvis Taver looks to them and goes, You look like you've surveyed the land a while. Come here, please.
I mean, I also know more about these things than you do, but...
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
I need this thing skinned.
Well, what you can do is... And would I be rolling with advantage on a survival?
Yeah, you're helping, so you can do it.
So what you can do is, to get this body part, you do this, and to get this other
Yeah, you're
one,
able
you
to
can start
properly
do that.
peel off the bits of the mane and take off the mouth without
Does
damage.
salamander still have, like, an inherent non-magical resistance while dead?
That sort of stuff tends to... It does have a toughness to it. Working it into leather probably won't retain it as well, although it might have some kind of resistances.
I was gonna ask.
Alvis Taver is on the right track for
fire damage. Just on a metagaming note.
It is, but a lot of that is kind of its inherent magic as an elemental, and that'll go away when it dies. So it's not like just the skin that is.
No, because I more than once contemplated using a firebolt at it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're immune.
Cool. Yeah, good thing I didn't waste my turn.
Yeah, they are.
I figured. I was like, you know, it's like a lizard, so maybe it's just like resistant to it.
Yeah.
Was there like a right way to do this? Because I feel like every way we planned this out could have went horribly.
It's D&D. There is no right way.
No, there wasn't.
But did you plan like for us to go through that trench?
No.
That was one of my primary plans. Yes.
Because I swear, besides the plan I came up with, it was either that or just like, what could go wrong with just going down the middle?
Yeah.
Everything.
Oh, that glass would have been difficult terrain too, by the way.
Oh, good. Well, I didn't think it had I didn't think it had a ranged attack.
Yeah. No.
The scouts did mention a ranged attack. But indeed, they didn't mention the fact that it could pop sides out of the lava tubes.
Oh yeah, that absolutely not.
Or the fact that it could do a point-blank AoE with a range of 200 feet.
Yeah.
I thought that was 400 feet. Damn, okay.
No, that's the line attack.
Oh.
Here. I can show you this thing's stat block now.
How much damage would that heat have done? Oh.
Ugh. Ugh.
10
No,
damage?
thank you.
D10 damage every turn? Are you crazy? You know we're
Well,
level 3.
it only has one of these actions per turn, though.
At least it wasn't legendary, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
one blast and like I only have 28 health. I can only survive 3 turns.
I have 7.
Yeah, it's a good thing you guys managed to get into the points where you were not taking damage from those things.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So the
It did have this.
field was a death zone.
And it did have this, but it also had this.
Yeah, that's too much.
Yeah.
That's. I'm glad Dex's plan worked, because man, that would have been.
Man, that 5% though, that could have been bad.
That could have been bad. I thought you planned it out so that it would seem all tense, like it could fail. Just the way the math worked out.
Why would I ever do that?
I honestly, if it had failed, I probably would have just like thrown my water skin at it or something.
That would have
Run
done
away!
possibly 1 damage.
It would have done. I think it would actually would have done like 1 cold damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we make it back to camp? Is that a thing?
Yeah, getting back to Fort Merrick is super easy.
We also have a cart and a horse. Look who thought about
You-
that too. For the weary
right.
adventure.
You get to ride home.
Uh-huh.
Since you stripped that lizard clean, I have to go for the other one then.
Yep.
It's not necessarily clean, and there's still a head for sure.
It's all bony now, but yeah, you can totally have that.
I guess.
I didn't
so.
risk my life a second time, by getting harassed by a thing to not pick its body.
All right, I'll take the skeleton then.
You don't want to get the other one? I would love the other one.
I'm real scared about that third one.
Yeah.
I'm not in any position to start fighting right now, unless Decus wants to be back up.
All right, all 3 of you gain 450 XP.
Whoa.
There's a part of me that's going, that's it. But
Yeah,
there's
I
also
know.
a part of me that's going, hey, we lived. So. Alright, so 1270 plus 450 is going to be 720. Okay. Or 1720.
400
Arneas
what?
only needs 1,000 more. 450.
Thank you.
Yep. 1,000. That's just 2 more fully completed adventures. To
Yeah.
level 3 more if they're not.
I need
And
350, I think. 5. No, that's wrong. That's
How close
4,
are you,
5,
Elvis?
6, 7. I need 400. Or 300. 4, 5, 6, 7. No,
You're at 1805 right now.
I'm at 2255.
Oh, did you change it and I don't see it
I
yet?
just
Oh, yeah,
changed
yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now. Rocky's at the same as Arneas.
Yes.
Very good. You guys head back.
alright.
Wally!
Is there... I mean, there's really no reporting that we need to do.
Well,
I think,
there's a
'cause
lot
Dex
of
was here,
reporting
I think.
we
Yeah.
need to do, my dear friend.
Yeah, Dex says, you know what? Everyone, go relax. I'll go talk to Lucent. I'll handle the reporting. I'll write up everything I need to write. I need to do some extra work on all the elemental business anyway, so if I need your input, I'll come find you. Otherwise, seriously, take a rest.
Alvis Taver
Awesome.
looks a little sad at that, you know. He always likes spending time with Lucent. But he does perk up a bit when he is reminded that he should go check out Pontus and show him the nice, samples he got to add to my awesome clothes. Or somebody's awesome clothes.
I need a drink.
You bring Pontus the effect, and what do you tell him they are when you deliver them?
Fire lizard. Was the word salamander used?
If you didn't ask me what they were, I didn't.
Yeah. I will make a quick Arcana check. Is that cool with you?
I mean, I still
that's
have
cool.
the body with me.
Oh yeah, you do. You could just lug that into Pontus's room.
Plop the body down there.
If you're cool with that.
Yeah.
I guess Pontus would be the guy you'd have to go to stuff it in the first place. So.
Pontus says, "Oh, that is a juvenile salamander, isn't it?"
Sure.
I don't know if I would know.
I should know, but I don't.
It is. That's very cool. These things, while living, produce infinite heat. They come from the outer worlds of fire, and usually don't like living among our lands as much. They will set things ablaze. Wow, yes, I could. What did you want me to do with this?
Well, what do you think should be added to my ensemble? And I strike a pose.
Unfortunately, the heat production
Pose struck.
is only accessible while they're alive. If you had been able to capture a living one, you could do something like bind it into a forge, if that was the sort of thing you liked to do. Perhaps lock it in a steam engine if you're, the if your particular morals don't object to that sort of.
No, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking we should make a.
But no, for the actual body parts, really what you'd be looking at is something that can, well, it might not repel heat so much, but it could, sort of a reflective, sort of thing you can do with it that, say, very good insulation from environmental heat and, say, harsh sunlight, that sort of thing. You might be able to make gloves that could reach directly into a flame unharmed.
And on that kind of note, Alvis Taver was like, "What about pantaloons?"
Go on.
Well, if you can make gloves, for a person your size, that could maybe reach into a hand or reach into a fire and be untouched or unscathed, then what of stockings? Fabulous red leather stockings! And Alvis Taver sort of, gestures to his legs.
I have never had such a request before. I'll do it. Absolutely.
Did you make a charisma check?
For doing a pose.
Oh,
He didn't make any charisma check. I didn't see that 9
yeah.
at all.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess it was a bad post.
It was a very bad pose.
You will have your stockings.
Sweet,
Ronku
sweet.
will-
I was gonna show you what I meant, but it's like the
Ronku,
stereotypical.
I see you. I see you eyeing the body.
Yeah, I roll my eyes and I'm like, hey, Pont, I need you to stuff this bad boy for me, or
Well, I'll have
or
to.
mount it to a board for me. I need something for my wall.
I mean, he's not a taxidermist, but
It's within my skills. I could. Um, I mean, I'd be throwing out the head anyway. I think at the end. So, um, sure. Yes, we'll get you the head. I'll need to use most of the rest of the body for the whole stocking thing. I hope that's okay with you. I
Whatever.
doubt. I doubt Van would. Well, Van might. I doubt the Brigadier would be super interested in having a entire salamander living as a statue in the barracks. That might get in.
I mean, they're pretty big, right?
They are
Well,
fairly large.
I don't
Yes.
need the whole body, just like a wall mount.
Okay. Sure.
So he could hang it over his cot.
Yes, this should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
It's my wall of hate. Where I just everything that pisses me off that I end up killing goes up on the wall.
And like you've got some bunkmate who is not into this at all. And so this first one you bring home, they're gonna be like, "Hey man, what's that? That's pretty freaky." And you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this is my wall of hate. I'm starting. Anything I hate, I'm gonna put up here." Just gonna be like, "Oh okay, dude. Well." And eventually you're just gonna like cover their whole bunk with your wall of hate.
Yeah, anything that gets close to killing me is going up on that wall.
All right. You guys have hired Pontus, so consider it done.
Wunderbar.
And later on, by the time the red shift starts, Sophia has found each of you and delivered you your 15 marks each
Lovely.
for a job done.
Do we have to add that, or?
Yes, please do.
Sweetness.
So I think immediately on getting home,
Yeah.
Arneus would go to Smithy Bright and show him the slightly misshapen short sword.
Oh yeah.
Fine.
Says, "Oh, what did you go and do this thing?"
Well, there was this big jelly monster made of what looked like magma. And I thought that an iron weapon would be more effective than the wooden arrows that were just getting incinerated that I was hitting it with. As it turns out, it had defense against that, too. Are you able to straighten this out, or?
Oh yeah, no problem. It'll run you 2 marks for the materials, and then I'll have it done by the time you head out next.
It's no problem whatsoever. Thank you very much. That drops me back down. I'm gonna work on taking that.
Yeah, get rid of that -1.
And I think, I don't know, at some point during the red shift,
What was that?
At some point during the red shift, I would probably talk to either Soriana or Pontus about that super waxy material that I just like grabbed a handful of and shoved in a pocket somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And I would hope one of them would point me where I need to go if they aren't the ones to take a look at it, but I think it could be used. I don't know. I don't know what it could be used for right off the top of my head. I don't know what.
Yeah, so Pontus thinks it's pretty weird, unusual material. He hasn't really seen anything like it before. He says like it's almost like it's almost like beeswax. He says, like you can. It's a lot tougher, but with enough effort, you can kind of knead it and soften it, and he does recommend you take it to Soriana and have her possibly try to figure out its chemical composition, and maybe they can do something with it. Maybe he says, "Well, this was down by that fort you all have been talking about, right?"
Yeah, I was just back with those two that just returned as well.
I'm sure we can send a group to collect a larger sample.
There should be a few wagonfuls of stuff along the outskirts when you approach by our ravine. There's probably another dead and another living salamander in that same ravine. They weren't terribly difficult to kill, but you know.
All right.
I'll send at least.
I'd very much like to see the full object then.
They were like a bubble of magma, but translucent, not opaque like you would find on a mountain, but
right, like
this core
as a sort of crystal, like a soft crystal.
If there is such a thing, yeah, like very luminescent, but almost clear, tinged orange. That could have just been this material, though. I'll take your advice and have Soriana see what she can find out about it.
She'll work on that throughout the week. And then I think, unless you guys have other plans, that's where we call it tonight.
I smashed that long rest button and call it.
Everybody can indeed smash that long rest button.
I'm real glad we didn't have to fight the third lizard. I don't think we would have made it out of that.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
I did still have one shield, so I probably would have been able to last.
Oh yeah.
I still have...
Thank you for reminding me that Dex had shield, by the way.
I didn't know.
Things might have gone wrong.
Well, I mean, most wizards have shield, right?
None of the ones I've made have had shield.
Yeah, it's such a worth it spell.
Yeah.
5 AC is ridiculous.
For the same cost, I would rather have mage armor.
But what if you could have both?
You can have both, but like
mage armor doesn't give you quite as much of a bonus either.
You're still burning a level 1 spell slot, but mage armor lasts 8 hours, and shield lasts a round. So it really depends on the type of adventuring.
Yeah, well, it's your 13 plus your dexterity. It would not be as high. For me, at least.
Yeah, mage armor is a +3 and shield's a +5.
Wait,
effectively.
How would that work? Because my mage armor would be less than my regular armor. It just wouldn't be worth it.
It's
correct.
Yeah, because you need to not be wearing armor.
Well, you don't have to not be wearing armor. If you're proficient with spells and armor at the same time, you can still do it. It's just that wizards aren't.
Nah. That's
I am.
So
if you took mage armor, that would be a useless spell for you.
Yeah.
Unless you were unarmored for some reason.
I would be casting it on other people, basically.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much all you could do. But
Yeah.
the target needs to be unarmored.
Oh, does it?
Oh, okay.
Like that's in the spell description.
Oh, I missed it.
I missed it too.
So
cool. I'm glad we got to play tonight, guys. Thank you
Me
for this
too.
two-parter. I'm also glad we split it over 2 parts because that was quite long.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Very
DM.
eventful.
You are very welcome. Thank you for enjoying my game.
I do enjoy your game. Thank you.
So next week, I guess we'll see what quests come up. I mean, you guys are probably the commissioner's going to want to take that fort finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you do something similar to the grandmother dryads, like it's all hands on deck if they.
Probably not, honestly.
Okay. That's good, because I don't know. I don't think I could devote 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
To this.
There might be a little bit of time we have to wait before we can get that obelisk as well. So we're gonna need the mats and everything.
Okay. All right. Wait. Notes. Soriana.
All right then, and I will get all the OneNote stuff updated by the time we play next week, so you guys will be able to check that out. I know it's a bit behind right now. I've been preoccupied with other shit, so I'll do that. And then let's see, what have we got? So next week, the 11th, we're playing. Then the 18th, then the 25th, and then no game on the 1st. So we've got 3 more sessions in a row that we're assuming everybody's going to be ready for. Looks like we already have some sign up for the 11th.
All right.
So cool.
Well,
sign up for whatever you want. No more than 1 in a row, obviously. Cool. Yeah, see you guys next time.
Later, everybody. Thank you again.
Thanks for playing.
Bye.
Bye-bye. And everybody over at the DOP crew, thank you for coming out. We appreciate all of you. Later tonight at 12:30 highest time or mountain time, we will be watching Omwa. What will Omwa do? I don't know what Omwa does that Friday night, actually. I totally forgot. Yesterday he played Fallout.